All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that we are doing volume, okay? So volume, we know when we were talking yesterday, we've got a couple of different formulas, okay? If we have a cube, which means it's a rectangular prism that all sides are squares, we do side times side times side, okay? So that's if all the sides are the same, then it doesn't really matter which three you choose because they're all the same, okay? So in our rectangular prism, we know its volume equals length times width times height, okay? This is actually the thing we're using today, okay? Volume equals base times height. Now, there's one thing that I want to point out to you. Look up here on area. Oops. Okay, do you see the little b? Oh my goodness, I hate when it does that. You see the little b on the area? Okay, is this a little b in volume? Or is it a capital B? It's capital B. Okay, so that means that it's kind of the same because we're using the same letter, but it's different because we have a capital letter. Okay, so for today, when they tell us, hey, the layer of this cake is this much, what we're really talking about is that's the base of the cake. Okay, that's the B, the big B. Okay, so the big B is that length and width, which they're going to tell us today. Okay, we don't have to figure out the base today. They're always going to tell it to us in today's lesson. Okay, so we take that base and we multiply it times the height. Israel, question?
That was fast because we're already on problems.
Yeah, I know. Okay, because
It's only 1 o'clock.
I know. That's okay. That means you have plenty of time to do your own problems when we get to them, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do one problem. Let's do this one together first. Okay, all right, raising your digital hand, who can tell me what the base is for this picture? Only 4 people? Surely we have more people that can tell me what the base is. Okay, Eva, what is the base of this picture?
$16 square yards.
Very good, 16 square yards. Okay, so David, what is the height?
2
yards. Okay, so remember we're using this formula today. Big B times the height, right? Okay, and so we just plug in those numbers that you just told me. So 16 for the base times 2 for the height. Okay, can somebody do 16 times 2 in their head? Oh. Or just add 16 plus 16, and what do you get?
42.
42?
32.
32. Okay. So our volume here is 32. 32 what, though?
Yards.
Yards, but remember I have to have the 3 for cubic yards, right? Okay. Any questions on that one?
So is that what we're doing on the test?
Yes. Pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Elijah, question? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do another one. Let's do this one now. So take a look at that. Okay. Raising your digital hand, tell me what is the base of that figure. Ooh, lots more hands this time. All right, Araya, what's the base of that figure?
52 square meters.
Very good job. All right, Stephanie, what is the height?
3 meters.
What was that? I didn't hear you, hon.
3 meters.
3 meters. There you go. Good job. Can you guys all mute, please? Somebody's Wyana, that's you. All right, so again, we're using big B times the height, right? Okay, so you just told me, Araya told me the base is 52, and Stephanie told me the height is 3. Now, can we do that mentally, or should we write that out? Write it out.
You should
Okay.
write it out.
Okay, so 52 times 3. So everybody, 3 times 2,
6.
and 3 times 5,
15.
15. Okay, what's my unit of measure?
156 meters.
Okay, cubic meters, remember? Cubic meters, excellent. Okay, right. Okay, any questions on that one? All right, I see some hands. Are those questions or you just wanted to answer? Israel and Abraham, your hands are up.
Why do we put 3 there?
Okay, who would like to explain why we put this 3 here? I heard someone in Miss Stroba's class say it just now. Okay, well, Elijah, go ahead. Why do we put this 3 here?
That's the height.
Okay, we didn't hear you, babe.
Because that's the height.
We put a 3 because of the height?
Wait. You put it there because it's
How do I find volume?
base times height.
Okay, but normally we have volume equals length times width times height, right? Right? Okay, so we're going back to area. How do I find area? Everybody, what do I do?
Length times width.
Okay.
You multiply.
All right, so when I do length times width, that's 1, 2 dimensions, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's why if I have, like, let's say it's 2 centimeters squared, I'm putting a 2 because there's 1, 2 dimensions. Okay, for volume, I'm finding 1, 2, 3 dimensions. Okay, that's why I have a 3, because it's a 3-dimensional figure. Okay, remember, if I'm doing area, that's a flat shape, isn't it? That's a square or a rectangle that is flat. Okay, but volume has width and depth to it. Okay, so it's 3 dimensions. Does that help? Okay, so let's go ahead and do our last one. Okay, looking at that shape, raise your digital hand if you can tell me what that base is. No, I didn't say tell me. I said raise your digital hand if you can tell me. Okay, Yvette, what is that base?
70 square inches.
Very good, excellent. Okay, and Abraham, what is that height?
5 inches.
5 inches, excellent. All right, so again, we're using big B times the height. So Yvette just told me that the base is 70, and Abraham told me the height was 5. Can we do that mentally? I think we can. What is 7 times 5?
35.
35. Now remember, when I'm multiplying with a 0, I forget about it until the end. Okay, so I still need this 0, and I put it right here. So remember, 7 times 5 is 35. That means 70 times 5 is 350. Okay, and what is my unit of measure?
350 inches.
Inches, and what goes here? Your 3 for your cubic inches. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay, I see a lot of hands, so if your digital hand is up and you don't have a question, please put it down. Okay.
Easy.
Brielle, do you have a question? Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video.